What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love, support. On the road to 100K by the end of the year. Let's get it. Like the music that you hear, click the links. They are in the description. Alright. Also, just started my travel channel, man. Unplugged Traveler, man. I leave the link in the top of the comments, and that's also in the description as well. Today I'm going to be reacting to two TikTok clips. One of them is from a content creator that y'all are familiar with by the name of Tay Tay Baby. She actually showed love in the comments from the last reaction I did of hers. And there's also another clip that I'm going to be showing you guys that's from somebody else that's pretty popular on TikTok, but I really don't see her on YouTube that much, but you'll probably recognize her when you see her, all right? And it's pretty much about talking about how good men don't exist, but we know that's a bunch of BS, right? Otherwise the passport movement wouldn't be such a big deal. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
2023, can we stop with the there's no good men out here? Because let's keep it 100. There's plenty of fucking good men out here. Ooh. But a lot of you bitches will sit there and friend zone these good men because they don't got big bank accounts. They don't got the hottest car. They don't have the nicest house. But guess what, baby? You know what comes along with the cute boy, with the big bank account and the nice car? 29 different other bitches trying to fuck him.
Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people who don't agree with me. I don't care. I'm going to tell you something. Yes, high value men have other things that men don't have. The 6 figures, the being able to take care of you, all this type of stuff. But a lot of them want to dip and dabble in the other bitches. But guess what a man who works a 9 to 5 is going to give you? Monogamy. That's the main thing most women want, is a man who's loyal to them. The reason why those men aren't appealing to you is because they're not flashing it around. They don't have 1,000 bitches around them. And when you guys see a man who doesn't have a whole bunch of women around him, you think something's wrong with him. Yet you want men to practice sexual retention. Yet when you meet a man like that, you're oblivious to it. I don't get this. Women would rather chase a man like Chris Brown or Drake, be put through the ringer, cry later in the future on why they're a single mother, than be with a guy who works a 9 to 5 and is monogamous. In the end, you might not have all the flourishing things that you want, right? But you know what you have that money cannot buy? Loyalty. I would take that over anything. I want something money can't buy. But that's why I say a lot of women in this generation, they don't think. They're delusional. But I'm with green eyes over here. Go ahead, baby. Tell them. You know what really trips me out about women in this generation is a lot of women, not all, have very high body counts, right? There's no good men, but you letting them hit. That's really embarrassing. It really is. And another thing I want to add is there's no good men, right? But follow me, your body count's super high. None of those men wanted to cuff you up, but they're the bad men. Oh, like I said, gonna hit a nerve, but it's all right. I would hate to say I got 40 bodies and none of the men wanted to fucking marry me. Because any man I've ever put the poom poom on has been fucking obsessed with me. I have never had that issue. So like I said, we're two different women. I'm super glad that I don't have to experience any of these type of things. But like I said, ladies, it is going to be 2023. And if we keep hearing oh, men are this, men are that, honey, maybe you should stop going to clubs and partying because I didn't know you were going to meet your husband there. Start looking for different men. Start going around men who are deserving of your love. Men who care about themselves. There are men out here who work great jobs, who stay home, cook, clean, meal prep, go to the gym. But you'd rather date the guy who has 50 million girls in his DM and treats you like an option. Blame yourself. It has nothing to do with good men at this point anymore, ladies. You guys wouldn't even be able to see a good man if it slapped you right in the face. You're too used to toxic dudes.
Wow. She said a mouthful, and I agree with everything she said. She took a lot of digs, a lot of valid points, especially with the whole body count situation. I find that is a bit hypocritical though, that y'all want men that other women want, but y'all want that man to be sexually disciplined while you get to have your whole phase and run your body count up, but you don't want to tell nobody what your body count is.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Ooh, bro, it's the hypocrisy, man. For me, man, it's ugly, bro. Now, I want to show y'all this next clip from the other TikToker, man. Check this out.
Yo, the crazy part, like, I know you put the laughing emojis, but that's actually some real shit.
And if y'all can't see it, in the comment it says, a good man ain't every woman's type. Pay attention.
Are a lot of women who just cannot handle a man who is just all across the board good. Because a lot of women see it as, oh, this is too good to be true. Like, there has to be something wrong here. There has to be some type of red flag. They can't fathom the fact that this just really might be a good man. He may not have a red flag. He just might be good. A lot of women think if it's too good, if it's too perfect, if he hasn't shown any, real flaw, like, of course, everybody has flaws, but he hasn't shown anything that is really standing out and is a real problem. He's not showing none of that. Like, okay, what are you hiding? That's how a lot of women think. Like, a lot of women have told me straight out of their mouth that they think like that. They would rather deal with the guy who has all the flaws and all the red flags, because for them that's real. But a man who's just good, they feel like that's not real. Like, there ain't no way you're just a good man. Like, this is just too good to be true type of thing. That's how they think. So that's why those men, a lot of the time, they're getting stepped on, because a lot of women, they think being too good is a red flag. A lot of women, especially women of this generation, you have to adjust your mindset and realize that just because something seems too good to be true does not mean that it's not true. Like, this man could really just be a good man. There's no hidden agenda, he's not hiding nothing. He's just a good man. That's it.
You know what? I partially agree with what she's saying. Because it's not that she's saying isn't true, but she's leaving some things out. And here's what I mean. The reason why women view good men as red flags, i.e., a man that's over 30, still doesn't have kids, single. This is why I tell those group of men in particular, because that's where I fall at. Get your passports so you can find something serious. Because think about it. If you're a man in your 30s, single and childless, in the US, do you realize how hard it's going to be for you to find a woman that's in her 20s, single, fit, doesn't have a high body count, and wants to have children and get married, on top of dealing with a man that's older than her? Do you realize how hard that's going to be? How hard that is going to be to find in the States? That's why I tell guys in that age group to go. And that's how the women in the States view you in that situation. They see you as a red flag. Why? Because you were responsible. That's why these women typically go for the bad boy. It's not just because he acts a certain way. It's because it gives the woman room to make mistakes and not be held accountable. That's the difference between the good guys and the bad boys. The bad boys is going to let her act the way she want to act because he's not giving her any kind of serious commitment anyway. And he's dealing with a whole bunch of other options. But when you're dealing with a good man that's disciplined and he's all about you, these women, a lot of these women don't know how to handle it, because this means they actually have to be held to a standard, which means they actually have to be more aware of their behavior around that person and in public. Because they know that this guy, he ain't gonna deal with any of that BS. He ain't gonna put up with none of that. He's staying on his square. He about his business. So that's where I don't want to say I disagree with her, but kind of adding on to what she was saying. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about these two clips, man. I thought they was pretty dope. Shout out to Tay Tay Baby. She's showing love in the comments as well, man. I tried to reach out to her to get a collaboration or something going. I'm like, I would definitely love to pick her brain a little bit, man, because a lot of women in the States don't think like her, man. And from what I can tell, for the most part, she a real one, man. So shout out to her. All right. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. And hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, please subscribe to the travel channel, Unplugged Traveler. The link is in the top of the comments, and it's also in the description also, you guys. All right, until the next video, you guys, Deuces.